What's going on, guys? Tonight I'm going to do some tapping, and maybe a little bit of ramble. I might add in some soft-spoken, but we'll see. So I got a couple items that I think make good sounds, but this is my wrist pad from work. It's wooden, and I just think it makes really, really good sounds. Also, I guess really quick, I want to take this time to thank you guys. It's, a couple hundred views, right? But to me, it feels like that couple hundred views is more like tens of thousands of views. So I want to say thank you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. It's really cool. I've been watching ASMR for 10 years now, and I wanted to create my own ASMR, I suppose. And I didn't think it was gonna get the response that it has so far, so thank you. I love this sound. Wood tapping. Not all wood tapping, but wood tapping can be relaxing. I wish you guys could feel it too. It's very smooth, very smooth. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, I might have to come back to this item, because I got a couple more I want to get through. I love that one. This one's another wood item. It's from my office, and it's like a little kickstand for my phone. I just prop it up like that. But I think it makes really good sounds. crazy. But I would like to add in some role plays. And I'm developing this character that I think is kind of funny. It involves cranial nerve exam. But I think I'm going to add in a little bit of humor to my ASMR. Just a little bit. 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 Just a little bit of humor. Just a little bit. And thank you for those who are leaving comments. I'm reading them, I'm responding. So thank you. It's funny because I've even talked about some of the comments to my family and friends. You guys are super kind. Dude, I'll tell you, this ASMR community is like so awesome, so unique. Like, really, I feel like if this community is super genuine, super nice, super supportive, and I'm loving the feedback. So thank you. Okay. I've got the box still for my AirPod Pros, and all the contents are still in it, other than the AirPods, but they make such good noises. Good sounds, good sounds. Oh, I love that. Sorry. I don't know why I just thought of this, but as I'm sitting here tapping this, it kind of reminded me of, like, there's a section, a texture on this box where it's pictured of, you know, the AirPods here. And the texture, for some reason, when you touch it, it almost feels like a leather jacket. I don't, it's weird. But as I'm sitting here tapping it, 90s, early 2000s. Probably longer than that, but just from in my memory. I remember my grandma wearing a leather jacket. She was a pretty cool grandma. If your grandma wears a leather jacket, you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know in the comments if your grandma still wears a leather jacket. That's so funny. Okay, so I'm going to take a poll while I'm tapping on this. Let me know down in the comments if you listen to ASMR while you study, to relax, or for sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Or any other reason. I listen to ASMR at work sometimes. I work in IT, so it can get kind of hectic at times. And ASMR is relaxing. Okay. Speaking of work, there's a funny story behind this next trigger. I was at the central office and we just got like a delivery of some technology and things like that, and some of the packaging was like this dense heavy-duty styrofoam, and I hate this sound. I cannot stand the sound of styrofoam, or like when you're stepping into snow and your foot and it crinkles the snow underneath your foot. I can't stand that sound because it reminds me of styrofoam. But this styrofoam is not like the other. And when I tapped it, yes, at work I was tapping this styrofoam, I thought it made really good sounds. So in person it sounds phenomenal. So I'm really hoping the camera, or my microphone, can really capture that sound. I don't like the edges of it, so I'm gonna try my best to it almost has like that little crinkle, crunchy. I hope you can hear that. It looks like you can. I record. I'm in my closet. I record in my closet. It has this overhead light that I think is good enough. But I don't have headphones that would. I also use a Blue Yeti for audio, but I don't have headphones to plug into it, so I can't hear the sound like in real time. So instead, I use my laptop here, and I have the software up that I use for recording, so I can kind of see what you can hear, if that makes sense. It's not my favorite trigger, but I might hold on to that to see if it's a good trigger or not. So let me know if I should either keep that or throw it away. I'm gonna come back to this wrist pad, wooden wrist pad, wooden, 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 wrist pad. I feel like I should just make a video of me tapping on this thing. Just this. For like 30 minutes. I could fall asleep to this. Man, that sounds so good. Being in IT, I've got a couple keyboards that I've used over the years. I tend to, for working, I don't know why, but I tend to prefer mechanical keyboards. But for ASMR, I don't think they really make good sounds. Not as good as like the tactile ones, where it's like really creamy almost. Whereas mechanical can sound a bit more clicky. And I like the more creamy keyboards for ASMR purposes. But I would like to do some keyboard typing ASMR. I do like those. Where it's like really smooth and creamy and quiet and relaxing. I do like those. first started watching ASMR, I haven't heard this much at all, but there was a trigger word, and it was just very simple. S-K. Sk. 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 I never hear that in ASMR anymore. At least the ones I watch. I don't know if people still do that or not. And then another one I still hear from time to time, which is probably one of my favorites. Which I don't really have a whole lot of like favorite trigger words per se. But the word noodle. Noodle, 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 I feel like with trigger words you have to say it like a specific way. Like you're not gonna walk around and ask for egg noodles. You know what I mean? Like at the store or something. But for ASMR, it sounds better that way. I think. Okay. I think I'm gonna end the video here. It's pretty late. And I would like to edit this video and post it tonight for you guys. I bought a few things on Amazon for my cranial nerve exam roleplay. Hopefully I can do this week. I'm still developing this character, but I really hope you guys like it. Because I'm really kind of going to go out of my comfort zone for that one. But I've been doing some research on YouTube and to seeing if anybody has done something like this, and I'm not finding much. So I hope it's unique enough. And hopefully it's likable. If it's not, that's gonna suck. No, I think it's gonna be good. Okay. You guys have a good night. And I'll see you on the next one.